for whatever reason, possesses him on the loop. First match of the Road Warrior East Coast. Let's get it.
Yeah, going up against one shot Ocelot. The Terry pick, you know, Terry's becoming a very popular character that's being used by a lot of different players. I mean, you see, like you said, we talked about Boost before, and he's going at the back and forth punk on his reach alone. Seeing this character come out and play a lot, using the rising uppercut combos, it's a little evil right now.
Yeah, he actually punished the quick burn with the DP. That's kind of surprising. Usually get a better combo.
Yeah.
But you know what, Little Evil? I like the way you think. Do something different with it. Yeah, try brush right for the suppressor. In between the string, hit the ODDP. You have more bars. So smart, but you're too far. Connect on a block. You're dead for this. Mink. No, I lied for the throw. That'll seal it. It's all good.
Yeah, you talked about that medium punch, be able to use that. I think he just wants to go ahead and make sure like he has a knockdown as best as possible. Wow, using that again just to get the knockdown there on the counter hit. Let's go overhead.
Yeah, perfect pair on the crouching right kick was ready for it.
There you go. One shot, that's a lot. One shot, trying to go ahead and see if he can get the round back up in his favor. Does have Little Evil in the corner. Able to get that with the target combo. Able to get the power charge in here. Oh, the jump in. Should be able to close this out without spending any meter at all.
That's the way he likes to play his Terry. Keep that bar at the bottom for a rainy day. And honestly, I feel like Terry can deal that damage that Luke players are kind of envious about, understandably. Oh, he saw the screen shake.
Interesting.
He spit both bars, actually. I'm very surprised.
Yeah, very surprised.
You know what? Maybe it's like a power-up. Like, no, we'll see.
He's like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. I think he also might have been trying to mash that out to make sure to ensure that DP came out there. So sometimes that happens. Uh-oh. Rise to tackle.
That's true. Oh, not able to catch the whip with a heavy kick.
Ooh.
Will there be a gap at some point? He waits for the bar to come back. He blocks it out. So to get all the drive gauge to build that level 3 perfectly done. Little Evil waited for the proper time. And it wasn't in between any of the burnout strings. I like that. He waited for his bar to come back. If you block it out, get your bar back faster. He knew it. The drive gauge conversion into the kill. It's first to 2. These fools go top 8. So only one more necessary.
That's right. This first to 2 right now until we get to that top 8 situation. And yeah, you talked about it. You hit the nail on the head before there. He's basically picking his spot. So as he waited for a one shot Ocelot to go ahead and go through his entire offense there with the sequence there. It's go ahead and just finish it off. Getting a nice little level 3 combo. And he's also starting off here with this nice round plus frames there. You saw the screen shake.
Breaks the throw. Keeps like the throw on the minus frames there. Stand Pierce to the fireball. Something simple. No whip punish on the heavy though. Awesome. A back throw of all things. Drive rush jab. Stand Pierce fireball. Like the perfect pairing. Stand Pierce fireball is such a continuous thing for Luke players. Might as well take the turn back. But the trade is in favor of Little Evil. Not a GameStop trade right there. It's a set point for the Evil one.
That's right. Now I think he's very content of not going ahead and throwing out any sandblast. He wants to go ahead and just block that out. Get simple. Just pick a spot and be able to get in there. Oh, he had the plus frames. Actually had to hit. Decides not to go for a knockdown combo. Burns himself out again.
He had more of that. You know, that's not too bad though for Little Evil. He's got bar to work with. He's got level 1 if need be, if you jump. Level 2, finds it in the combo. Just don't get pushed up in the corner. One shot. Trying to back him up in the corner. Too far for the throw.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
His demons.
Ooh. Oh, cross up. Nothing. Get off of me. Oh, to jump in again. He's be able to kill here.
That jump in is so good for this character. It's like a dive kick. This will definitely be it. Yeah, Little Evil back in business. And it's good to see him in these brackets, man. He's a classic, bro. He's a classic. You know, he's such a nice dude. Plays like a jerk, though. That's the way it is.
With a name like Little Evil, you gotta play it like a jerk. Especially you can walk and be the nice person on the planet. You know, you gotta lull your opponent in to make you think that everything is all sweet and safe out here. And then you're like, yeah. Now it's time to play like a jerk. It's good stuff though. I wouldn't really call that jerk gameplay. You know.
You know, there are moments where you feel like Little Evil he played a little safe but solid, you know, waiting out the burnout scenes, things like that, being able to get his drive gauge back faster, pretty patient play. And then the neutral jumps, though, I think are devious just as a general thing because you know how far that reaches. It's like a dive kick. That jump heavy kick is an insane button for the character. And Luke, you know, it's good to see that character on the screen every so often. We don't see him as much as we did in Season 1 when he was running rampant, where people didn't have their characters and Luke was stronger. It's cool to see people like Noah, Little Evil, as you saw right there. He now over in Japan, still running the main protagonist of Street Fighter 6. Now, moving on to Pickles. versus Nike. All right, Pickles with two Z's.
Okay.
Put them to bed. Tuck them in. Let me find out what do Pickles plays.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely wondering like what characters are going to come out with a name like Pickles. You know what I'm saying? Versus Nike. Like we got brand recognition here. Okay. You know, got the swoosh.
The Nike Jumpman. Let me find out. It's Kim. I have to go run it.
Right.
It's possible. That's possible. You know, I can see anything in these brackets, bro. I feel like all the representation for the characters has gotten better, and they're all playing for this. You know, if you become a victor, you get this a beautiful CPU, a Ryzen 5 CPU for winning the World Warrior Finals for East Coast and Canada. So, if you got the most out here, you better show out and win something big.
Oh yeah. Looking forward to that. And yeah, there's a breakdown of the Digital Havoc qualifiers, Canada, US Canada East event. We're on qualifier number 3. That's Friday, August 8th right now, 2025. Next one is going to be Friday, September 5th. So make sure you guys keep note of that. If you're looking for your points, try to make sure you have your best 3 qualification like placements there, be able to make it over to the regional final.
Show up as much as possible. This is the reason why people try to do their best in the beginning, like the first couple of World Warriors, because they want to be solidified and not have to worry the final 2. And maybe you're tired from traveling. You know, we just had Evo last week. You don't want to have to like boot up for the next week. You want to take a break, maybe, you know, get ready for other things. Who knows? Maybe there's like a holiday going on. I don't know. But what I do know is you better stay solid out here in the streets of the East and Canada, because there's a lot of killers in the East Coast, of course. Canada has Riddles. We got Brutus. There's many people over in the land of the Maple that could take you down. And we've seen it in the brackets. Like Gombo was a fun watch, by the way. We saw Scrawl doing work. He took down Daigo.
Absolutely.
Freesep was cooking on the Jamie. Like, let me find out. Azan's also probably in this bracket too, if we're talking about Jamie. So there's a lot of representation in terms of skill level, character variety in the East and Canada area. So be ready for anything. Pickles, I'm going to take a read and say they play JP. No, Pickle signed us. Oh, it's DJ. No ZZs right now. DJ. It's all drive
versus
frames quickness.
Going to be against a modern Lily. And already starting off. Yeah, he's definitely trying to get as many of those Condor, the OD style, especially. Like, yeah. Like, it's very interesting. Like, you're already putting yourself in the burnout. This has only been 10 seconds, 19 seconds so far in the burnout.
The neutral jump, calling out the back throw attempt that was possibly there. Double DP for the victory. Pickles tucking the child in, but Nike has to say nobody puts baby in the water. Fight back. You cannot stock up against this character. That OD fireball too fast. If there's a character that's with her trying to get her win condition, it's gonna be DJ.
Oh my goodness, and already just stuffing short. Trying to see him when he gets some kind of jab situation going. Trying to go for another kind of spire. Aaron catching the dive kick with the jackknife maximum.
Yeah, that sweep and the jackknife is really good. And this is even better. She get another one to get it done. No, it's set by live.
Safe jump.
It's called the super, and the finish is there with the crouch fears. Fantastic, Pickles. That was good stuff.
Also, like, he has the name Pickles, and he's colored up with the original OG green.
That's why. You know what? Duh. I didn't even read it like that. Good read.
Ooh. That really worked out for Pickles' favor, because even though like he definitely got read like a book there on the jump, luckily Nike was going for that command grab, so it makes things a little difficult. Nice perfect parry. Would it find a way to get out of the corner here on the knockdown? The Sobai. Oh, that's a move.
So it's gonna go for the strike throw right there for like a back throw. Doesn't need it though. Back to the screen. Nike, as soon as they get the bar back, spent the OD. But fire again. Crouch fear stocks up.
In
OD
there.
again for the pressure.
In there. Okay. I see the combos. Ah. Oh, that was another kind of hit that landed. Don't risk it. Don't risk it for the biscuit and trying to go for the command grab. No SBDs coming out. But they go for the chips. Very smart stuff. Oh, no. That was the round for Nike. But it worked out for Pickles. They're able to find a way to get the dash under, out of the jump, and just get things closed out. Speaking of, starting off with that neutral jump there, just completely stuff. Nuh-uh.
Now lead gaps. Crouch fears. OD.
Okay.
Impact against the fireball. Look at how much drive is taken away. And even more on the way, Nike. You spin that bar expeditiously. And you know what? Some people might say it's a crazy amount of bar you're spinning right now for the bottom. But you have the lead. You kill the drive gauge as well. You have to go in right after this, though. You cannot let them get their bar back in the green. There we go.
Exactly. Oh, catching them again. Just keep doing it. I almost think that Pickles was low-key taking those hits on purpose at that point. Oh, put himself in the burnout. You don't have any meter, so you're not going to be able to get anything going. Might as well just finish it off. If you find a hit, you go into the level 3. Close things out. Pickles. Give it a body massage.
All right, Pickles. That was a 2-0 win right there. Man, Pickles is cooking. Let me find. You know what, Pickles? You good like fried pickles. I understand the vision. I understand the vision with the character, and hopefully you understand that fried pickles are mad good. Listen, I'm hungry. I know you are hungry for more matches. We're going to get more on the way with Fierce coming up to play against Classic Arando. Yo, Fierce OVO, my G coming through. Man, be making beats and beating people down. And hopefully he has the swimsuit costume, because I know that go to his stream. He has a very alternate costume of the character.
Very much so. Yeah, we're not gonna go dwell too much on that, but I'm hoping that we see a little bit of swimsuit Kimberly, because Kimberly looks really fire in a swimsuit. Not gonna lie.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. 100% not wrong. Listen, the costumes are gonna be selling. Let's say for whatever reason, those costumes are gonna be raking in money like they did previously. So I hope Capcom keeps producing more costumes every year. Every summer we should just have more and more. So hopefully they make more. I just hearing you were in the venue when they played the trailer for the swimsuit costumes.
Yes,
it's kind of going crazy. It was wild how people were cheering for costumes. So hopefully that pushes them to make more.
Yeah. I hope so. I hope so as well. It's a lot of crazy stuff. Even though I was locked in and focused, because I was busy working myself. I was still hearing a little bit of the crowd go crazy for those costumes. So we'll see how that goes. And we are going to at least get a swimsuit costume. We're going to get out of Classic Rando instead with the Manon.
Oh, not blocking. Round start. We're dropping a
low.
Right to the corner.
I was like, was this a button check at first? Like, what's happening?
Not playing no defense. Sam Fierce burned out Sam after the arc step. Yep.
Yeah.
Brassing with the buttons.
All right. Hunting the neck. My goodness. You just gotta hold this. You gotta hold the sequence when you're in burnout. Like this sequence is completely dismantle you, mess you up. It feels like Fierce is playing on his mind. He's like, I don't has to, because ain't no way you're playing regular old plain Jane Kimberly.
Yeah, it's not happening. Like, Radical probably went for the super there, but chose to spin or save the bar. Excuse me. Too far out for the throw, too greedy for the hug. Towards the corner we go as we end the arc step. Yeah, I like this every so often. We've seen buttons, now he switches it up with the throw. Crouch Fierce to start things out. OD. Wall pin, up kicks. Vagabond into the super. Extra damage and speed on the way, right?
Absolutely. You know what it is. While in the West, Speed Demon, and you don't really got to do too much, but just that, enough. It's all about the mix. You don't know if she's going to teleport in the air to go for the throw afterwards, or she go for the low. So it just it made complete sense that Classic Rando wasn't ready for that.
Arc step, try push up to the medium. Get the counter combo.
Set it up.
Further towards the corner. And this is the problem, is that even if you block out those hands, it will dismantle your drive gauge. And that will too as well. Tap and parry.
You tried it. Doesn't have a can to spin, so we're just stepping back a little bit and still going in close. That stand medium kick putting the wonders to the feet, the fast feet of Kimberly. Yo Fierce is on set point.
Yeah, with the quickness. I mean, he's had to play, IDOM, maybe some other people that are like the Midwest with their Manons. We do have a few out here. But Classic Rando going to get 2 medals. That might change the landscape of the game. With punish at the perfect distance. Gets the OD pickup. What's the corner? Oh, I like that little OS jab right after.
Yes. There's that opportunity, but that bomb is going to hurt. Set up. At least get a grab out of it. Seppo kick on the cross cut there.
For the counter combo.
Oh, it's plus range. Smooth it. Oh, ankles.
But that moves us out the wake up for the final one that we've seen. For the first one, I shouldn't say final. It's not over. You make a comeback. 2 frog for the jab to hit.
And the comeback is right there. Gotta close things out very quickly. Hit him with that Bushin. He just starts Cypher. And yeah, yo, Fierce right now 2-0. That was really, really extreme, like really fast. Dude, I don't even know like how much time was taken off of rounds. I really got to start taking a note of you guys on these rounds here. It's 59 on that last one. I just saw it in the back of my screen.
What was it? 69?
It was 50. No, it wasn't nice. It was 59.
You would have said nice if it was. Understandable.
Yeah.
But you know, if you're someone like Fierce, I'm thinking maybe because I don't think I've ever seen Fierce like start off that aggressive. I could be wrong. Could be recency bias. So they're probably round start like there's no slide up on me like that. Spin the block. Nah. Fierce different right now. Wants those points. Wants to qualify, and that was some good action though. I feel like if you're playing Kim, the parry change allows you to play faster. It's harder for people to perfect parry the low. You can't just match parry. You have to actually think about what's coming through. And her driver's crouching light kick is good. Crouching medium kick is good. And she has a lot of good entry points you have to think about. And there's so many variations. It can be drive rush, OD run. Things like that can make it harder for you to think about what is going to happen and get predictive and reactive. So Fierce right through the bracket. We'll see who comes up next. But as you said before, Punk's out here, Items out here. Many more people are out here looking to get as many points, if not qualify, by getting their max amount of points. And also just get a win would be nice. Just winning a World Warrior like this is a statement.
It really is a big statement win as well, like you said before. And so many different people that's going to be able to come out of this pool. I think you just want to at least get to that top 48. And you want to make sure you're on that winner side because only 4 people in every pool, and there's 4 pools, only make it out to the top 48 on winner side. But 8 people make it out on the top 48 on the loser side. So it's a lot of different spots. At least you still have those opportunities to make your name today. Like number 3 is a really important one. You know how it is in sports when you have like your best of 5, or you have your best of 7s. Like in the NBA or the MLB, NHL, any of those big sports, you want to try to make sure you have like some really, really, really good like showings in the game, especially in a statement game like this. And I feel like number 3 is the statement game.
I think so too. I think for a lot of people, this will be a do or die time. I mean, in the other World Warriors, even if you don't make it to the spot where you can qualify for the regional finals, you should still enter because you can ruin other people's days. You know, it's also, if you're a good person, it's like good practice and all that. It's good practice to play the best in your region, all solidified in one area. So you don't have to worry about running into, Johnny CFN. We don't really care about, playing the game quote unquote properly or being random or whatever. You're looking at somebody that wants to do well in a tournament. So it's a good kind of practice. So no matter what happens to y'all, if you're too late to sign up for this one, sign up for the next one, for the 4th and 5th ones coming up, so you can be a part of that and get a piece of the action. And Punk, FlyQuest's own Punk, is gonna get a piece of the action. I have the Punk Labubu somewhere, and I don't know where.
You do?
I didn't get the special one. Yeah.
Okay, because you didn't get all 5. You didn't get all 5 to get the special one. Yeah, I got you.
I didn't get all 5. I didn't get a chance. I went by the booth once. I said I'm gonna come back, and I wasn't able to come back. But I think Chris G got the special one. I saw him. Unbox or rip it off, rip off the top, So must be nice, Chris, to have the special Punk Labubu.
I think it was hand delivered that one too, because he got all 5 like just at the last second, and I think it was like a little too late. But then he got hand delivered that one, so that's pretty cool.
Okay, hand delivered is kind of godlike. Kenzo, let's see if Kenzo can make a little upset. I'm assuming Punk will probably be playing Cammy, of course, in the swimsuit. Yes, switching up for the summer wear. Eat it up. Kenzo also in costume.
There we go. Yeah, now we're seeing a little bit of some swimsuit action. All right, nice checks again.
Counter combo right there. Get towards the corner.
Something you got to be very wary is like make sure your strings are completely tight and you're not whipping in front of Punk, because he is going to punish you in any way possible. It doesn't matter. If you're trying to do a block string, you're trying to do anything in the neutral, it's just too good to be able to allow that kind of like mistakes to happen there. Speaking of,
definitely. There's a back throw, the dive kick, trying to land something nice and low. It'll be the crouching medium kick. Should be able to get the DP pickup, of course. One more interaction. It's a little bit of that spin drive smash. No, excuse me. We staying optimal out here. Into the DP, perfectly done, Punk. My mistake.
Yeah, I definitely want to hit on this costume as well, man, really quick before we continue on with some of this crazy neutral that Punk is playing right now. Oh, it still hit!
That still hit?
Right!
She was still recovering. Well, wasn't able to punish that -6 scenario though. Look at the punish counter right after. Vagabond in level 3. Kenzo throwing up like volume. They get that damage and speed boost.
But kind of had to make sure to at least maintain the corner, and he tries again for the DP. Not going to be able to get it. The Kino Nishimura costume is right now getting smoked. And yes, I went ahead and said it. That's where the costume is from. I don't know if you ever seen that art.
Oh, I haven't actually.
Yeah, it's pretty old actually.
Yeah, because he does a lot of references where like the art for the DLC is like for that perfect parry, the DI, the proper punish.
Classic.
That's how you know he has a Kim player who lived with him. In the side switch, the mix, Kenzo blocks out the crouch fears. He's doing fine for a little bit. I like how he's trying to let his drive gauge back, but won't let him. Meaty crouch fears after that light spin knuckle towards the corner with the spin drive smasher.
Yeah, the frame kill was kind of cold. Definitely taking notes on that one. And now you haven't been burned out, so you see Kenzo trying to fight their way out as possible. But once again, the same perfect parry punish off the run up. And now you're about to get done up after spinning to level 3. We're gonna go ahead and just jab you out level 3 here on my end.
All right. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Kenzo, you're not a new challenger, bro. You've been playing this game for a while. I see the combos. I see the nooch with the stand medium kick. You're definitely not new to this, but Punk true to this. When it comes to fighting Kims, he's had Psycho on his team. He's played Kim as well. That's one of his favorite characters because it has the same sort of walk in with punish, button Z, a little bit of mix up in the corner, and things like that. So similar to his style. Punk with the first game, keeping it nice and meaty with the crouch fierce, one of the best buttons you could ask for as a meaty.
Yeah, very much so. We kind of saw that in play over at SFL last year. But once again, you see it. It's just the knowledge of this character and how to play the character and how to fight the character just coming out in spades right now. Look at this, another toss. That's number 3 at the moment. Going for number 4. Are we getting the Booker T 5 day? 5 time.
Set point for Punk. You know, he said he didn't want to throw little people, but sometimes I feel like he can be frustrated with people and he changes the game up a little bit. So don't take me back to my old move. Side applied, double cans. Give it an explosion, up kicks. Crouch fierce, up kicks again. Level 3 after this. Spin, never a bad time to pop that level 3 and get the sound up and a damage. That means the interactions in the corner are less. Instead of like 2, maybe it's 3. Now, obviously, it's just 1. He's gonna get it done though.
It's not gonna really matter too much unless you can be able to find a hit. That's gonna be able to help there. Simple kick ender. Be able to get this round here and try to see if he can stave off getting put down to losers early.
Oh, with punish up to get nothing at all. He actually punishes the sweep right back too far out the distance to be able to get something significant. And Zoe is in the corner getting tossed again. I like the backdash. I like the alternation on defense. Now some offense, or so I thought. And it's gonna be a punish on the way down. I think that's a recovery.
Yep. Definitely does have a little bit of air. Able to at least get the back throw now. Let's get things set up. Nice check of the drive rush. Not allowing Punk to be able to escape. Try to go for that neck hunter.
Stand fierce.
Do it again.
Run up. Hold on now. This is possible. Walks up the neck hunter. The low right after though.
Oh, you had it.
I feel like that could have been it. That could have been it.
That could have been, but
be you. And it won't be Kenzo putting a game on the board against Punk.
This is first to 2. This is where things get dicey. Afraid a little bit to get the edge here, but yeah, the neutral jumps is going to work out for Kenzo.
I mean, also smart because Punk has been trying to shimmy with stand fierce. Kenzo called that out. Got a little reward. No counter combo there. We'll find the anti with the crouch fierce.
Run up, dig that up.
Yes, sir.
Oh no. I think he was looking for the charge there, and the charge didn't come out. But you know what? It still doesn't matter too much. As long as he be able to get this back to the neutral, away from the corner, should be fine. Poking out time.
Standing kick, such a good standing kick. Kenzo cancel, but he's gonna be careful. DP is there. Punk getting better about these anti-airs. Exit throw, bar back though. In the pocket. Jump, light kick, catches the button. No stand fierce, so right after catches him walking back. Punk has recognized that there's been a lot of advancement backwards to avoid, and now the shimmy, the finesse of left resets with the throw for the optimal bar buildup at the bottom. Punk on set.
Yes.
He's mad.
Absolutely. He definitely is like, yeah, I got to make sure that's on point. Nice. Able to get the whip punish. And no neutral jump for you out of that grab. You're going to hold my mix. Give me that. Charge up. Spanish strike. Still looking for those shimmies. Kenzo right now. Looks like the steam is scoring to go out just a little bit. Does have the corner, but he still doesn't have the mixes to be able to get the bait off the cannon strikes. He's getting smoked right now. Oh no! Punk thought he had the complete full conversion.
Yeah, it's supposed to the we'll get the conversion off of this. Punk, you are the definition of clutch. Avoids the bombs. They don't even go off with this super low. Red Delta assault Punk with the victory. That was clutch. What a confirm.
Yeah.
And Punk putting on what he needs to. Absolute clinical gameplay. That was nasty. Punk, you gross for that.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Definitely taking a shower right after this one. You know, I'm looking clean right now, but that makes me feel dirty.
That man Punk is woo. You know, it's one thing to drop something and okay, the range wasn't there, whatever. Something to like be like, I don't care. Next interaction, I'll get my lick back and I'll kill you for that. Like Punk, you nasty for that, bro. You know you nasty for that. That's him moving on to the bracket. Kenzo though, you must be one of those cats that's like either that's like a different account or you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like he in Battle Lounge a lot. He don't really play on rank like Azan was. So maybe it's like that because you definitely not a new challenger. You're not new to this at all.
Yeah. Definitely true to this, but hopefully you be true enough to be able to get through that losers bracket. But we're going to be getting the next match coming up very shortly. It's going to be my boy Small Caps going up against Chris DeChine.
Chris
Looking forward to that one.
So we're at the CEO. I believe he was playing Kid, if I'm not mistaken. Small Caps on the Ryu, if I'm not mistaken, on that one. And yeah, there we go. Classics. Classics never die. Don't expect me to be a pushover.
They got to see how things are going to be able to cook up small caps. You know, we're definitely working off. Been seeing them quite a bit often over in our offline circuit, trying to see how much work you can put in. But had an okay showing over at Evo. Trying to see if we can get something even better over here in the World Warrior.
What do you do at Evo? How was his Evo run?
I know it wasn't like I believe it was like round 3 when he got knocked out.
Oh, okay.
But it was it was a pretty decent run.
Oh, okay. Because when someone says decent at Evo, I'm like, damn, he must have got like 64th or something like that. But you know, still at that amount of people, that's still a lot. That's still a lot. I get it.
It's still a lot.
One touch. OD Fireball if you want to. You have a lot to work with in terms of resources. OD Fireball from Chris hits the heavy. Was hoping for a punish counter to get that side switch Dragon Lash combo. Nothing doing just yet. But you don't have to overextend if you're small caps. You can just take a trade with these lights every so often, a 5-frame, 4-frame.
Yeah, you kind of see that's what he's in the range for. If he throws out, oh no! If Chris D like ended up throwing out just maybe a random like heavy kick, he still woke up with sad light kick anyway. It does not matter. And it was punish counter.
Got the button extended. And again, we were looking for that trade. And Small Caps is going to go for it. Couldn't have been a DI because I don't think Chris had the health to let that rip in the first place. So, whip punish or whatever wish punish, able to set out that stamina kick. Gets to confirm the drive rush throw. Ken still very strong in the corner. Just has to find the hits. Like this, the damage access is off the Jinrai. And we still died to Jinrai. Before we died to Jinrai, and we still died to Jinrai.
Absolutely. Oh, nice stammy. He didn't kick us counter hit, so he'd be able to get that conversion instead of just going for the Jinrai that everybody goes for. I mean, the target combo, excuse me. Ooh, nice sweep with punish.
Yeah, get that hard knockdown. Over the corner, staggering, stand pierce to the fireball. Out of proper range, he's not going to get caught on that punish counter sort of scenario. Over Pierce, so expect this. We bait. No, we went for a throw instead. And you're dead to level 1. Chris.
Yeah.
Call out.
Yeah, he definitely didn't want to go ahead and deal with the mix. He said, "Why not? He's still gonna have like one more guess if I messed up and missed wrong, unless he wanted to go ahead and spin for the level 3." Blocking over there, getting the parry off the Hashogeki, sent to the corner. Oh, we jabbing. There we go.
And kill for the throw right after. This is still a real thing.
Oh,
he had the
cancel though.
That could have been like so many things. Yeah, maybe not killing, but close to. On the bar in the world to expend.
Oh my goodness. Your left Soul Caps lies. He needs one more guess. If you get tapped with anything, jab, something that's cancelable by drive rush. Let's go ahead and close it out.
Go for that heavy. It's so punishable. It's like -5. With it being an OD fireball from either side. Stand fierce, trying to find a home. It's instead a confirm into the shin shore. You can end their just at the mountain way. Southpaw for that. Found a home. He found a home.
Now, Cola.
He found a home.
You sure?
East Coast.
You sure you went to the hospital after that one, right?
Bro, you have the worst. Don't even. No, your tier lists are just dog trash. If you're getting hit by any super in this game and you're a normal human being, you're not gonna wake up the next day and be like, "Oh man, I went to the hospital." No, you're gonna die. That's just how it is. That man is pure natty right there. Juiced up by Hado. Crosscut DP, run up with the heavy, trying to whip punish. Nothing doing. Drive rush instead of the run cancel. We'll go for the overhead. Beautiful blocks so far from small caps.
Ooh. Chris D, though, he's definitely trying to play that defense. It's in the name right there. He saw those sort of parries come out, but it's not going to work too much to be able to get out of this corner here. It's small caps. Another toss. One close.
You find the perfect time for the perfect parry and drive rush jab. He had it right there, but didn't have the OS right after. And he whipped the crouching medium punch. They made that button more extended, and unfortunately, that's the end. The ball caps on set point. He's waiting for that.
You saw how he set that up too, right? Like he was like, I know he's gonna try to whiff it. Yeah, trying to catch my stand light kick, see if like get a whip off it. Checking the drive rush is also very important. Smoke caps is just cooking with grease right now.
He says pop it on the arm. Forward fierce too far out. I like that. He slightly walked back to avoid that. Got the run DP. Couldn't get the Oki off of it though. Couldn't make something off the Oki. Excuse me. The OD fireball on either side. I'm looking for that knockdown from Swall Caps from Chris. I'm looking for a drive rush after that for a conversion. Swall Caps becomes the fireball. Being able to find anything to jump in. And it's Tatu.
Oh my God. Go slow. Go Jinrai doesn't spend any cash. You knew one gonna be able to kill, so might as well just keep it there. Medium punch, and he thought that the conversion was gonna be there. No! Speaking of, what's going on, Chief?
What in the heck? That had to have been a fireball. Cam, no mistakes out here. Not in these World Warriors. So the first of two in this dangerous ass region. No. OD fireball. Not going to dash up or drive rush up at all. Wants to keep it much more as possible. The DI. Too many fireballs. You're about to die.
Smart.
Takes the rest of the drive gauge. The DI right after.
Do you test
the corner? What's that defense like?
Do you test him? Do you test him here? DP, speaking of, in the gut check. Yeah, it's a lot of damage after the DP as well. He is going to be able to allow him to get some time to get his meter back as well, too.
Yeah, that's the best part. So you can use those OD fireballs to kind of push you out. Blaz does this sort of thing where he uses the OD fireballs as like a defensive tactic to just kind of inch his way on out. Forward fierce, that's plus. But he waited, and Chris took a button right after. Really nice little countering combo. Needs a lot more though.
Oh, that's right.
Mine's better with the crouching medium kick. Reaches farther than you might think.
Oh,
he whip punished that.
Gotta kill this man.
Had to be ready for that button.
He had to. I think he threw out his crouching medium kick with a wish and a prayer, and then you know what? His prayers answered there with the level 3. Chris D, tying this up 1-1.
Getting smart about how he's dealing with the fireballs from Swall Caps. Swall Caps kind of toss them out here and there, and then Chris will be like, I'll hit the DI or I'll jump in. So maybe Swall Caps can do some OD, maybe vary up with some buttons if need be. There we are able to recover and not get DI'd again.
I do like the attempts though by Chris D. He's kind of calling out Small Caps, saying throwing them too many fireballs too close to me, son. You gotta watch where you're throwing that. I'm gonna turn red on you.
Parries the fireball, no drive rush jab right after though. Swall Caps now adding the variant to the Ashokeki. We'll find the anti right there finally. Once at the overhead is Chris D though. He's chilling, he's cooling. For how long? Oh yeah. Now we're getting heated.
Oh no. Yeah, man.
Nice.
Starting to hit the boom shakalaka. He's heating up. Getting the overhead. Oh no. But it's kind of hit. We're back. So he can get a fireball going. Yeah. Throwing a fireball game, but he's walking a little too close in the range of the stand light kick.
Can prepare all that. Unfortunately, Swall Caps is so much to utilize right now.
Never mind.
Spears. Yes. That big, beautiful button we see up in the corner so continuously. The buffer right after Swall Caps. One more way for victory. Chris not to throw out. As soon as I say that, Unfortunately, he whipped a stand medium of all buttons to capture.
DP got those air support on deck. Calling traffic control. Let me get another toss. Got check. DP, I told you.
There we go.
Air traffic control.
One more interaction.
TSA.
One more interaction. Trade. Throw. No, it's a medium instead. Chris, you put too many slows out. Side switch.
Saying.
Level 3 immediately. That's a lot of bar expenditure. But you know what? Sometimes earlier expenditure is to get your bar back faster as this round and the next round go down. That's maybe the idea. Tokido does this a lot. So you get the side switch, you have the corner, but small caps with a lot more. One touch from another crouch shooting kick, Hashokeki, it'll be a kill. Oh, that was that.
Oh, the whiffs are going nuts right now. See, I was one more guess. A toss. Do we go for number 2? No, we are actually not going for it ever since the change. You don't want to go for it too much, too often. But sometimes you take that risk. You don't have to do it here.
And Chris knew that that wasn't the right distance to be able to drive rush right after. Final game, final round. Small caps and Chris. Man to man right now. But Havoc is able to land. Walking back, waiting for him to whiff completely. Run cancels, target combos on the money.
Oh, he gets smacked.
Gets jumped in on.
DP, cross cut. We got those. Oh, nice. What a walk up into the low forward Hashogeki, the level 3. She'd be able to get him very close to burnout. Pretty much just do with a, you have to just do with an OD fireball. He took the hit to try to preserve his bar, but not gonna matter too much. You still gotta hold this.
Yeah, you ain't lying now. You definitely have to hold this. You have level 2, so you quarter circle back that level 1 if you can find an opening. That's why small caps retreats and throws out fireballs. And when you least expect that the DI's coming through, the static shock to send him to lose if you don't drop this combo. Shin Ku Hadouken. You win. Small caps. 2-1.
My back. I broke my back.
Good stuff, small caps. Good stuff. Good for you, you know? Yeah, Canada strong. Canada strong.
Very much so.
Bro, we got a banger. Speaking of Canada, Thunder DeLangus going up against Big Mo. You know, Big Mo, one of the best blockers, probably the best blocker we have in the U.S. in terms of like results, what he's been doing out here with the character. I feel like he has the nooch in the mix, blended together for something beautiful. But Thunder, man, kept to the Akuma while everyone else switched off, sees the power, and we see the power of Thunder on all these brackets. Top 8s continuously, taking down a lot of names, making a name for himself. I remember it was back at CEO, Street Fighter 5, that he got like top 8 out there, where Punk, Mono, and them were out there. Nephew was out there. Yeah, that was like the last or second to last year of Street Fighter 5. Those were the days. And now he is well-traveled. He travels like every tournament. We're like, bro, how do you have the money to travel like that? But you know what? You just love you some Street Fighter Thunder. I appreciate that life.
I mean, he's a self-proclaimed best in Canada. So, you know, you have that title. You got to make sure you go out there and show it. Hey, his words, not mine.
So what? What did he say
his words. He said that's a month ago. He's like, I'm the best in Canada. I'm like, all right. Sometimes you got to have that confidence in yourself. And that's why you be able to go out and try to put together whatever results you can, make it far in these brackets, put some fear in people's heart.
True. Okay. You know what? You know, I'll say that he's definitely up there. I don't know if he's the best, bro. Like, I feel like Riddles be up there too as well. You know, but he's definitely up there in terms of like top level talent. You know, and he's definitely. My thing is Thunder. I feel like once he's not frustrated, he's doing fine. But once he gets mad, sweeps all damn day and stuff like that. But if he can find that way to kind of reverse that anger into something significant, which he has done, we've seen it before. He can get people done in. Big Mo though, this guy is a nasty threat. Sometimes you just don't see him because he's so close to making a top 8 or make a top 8, and it's just he fights someone that's just like a natural enemy to his style. But he has been on a big amount of grind over at Evo. Even when he lost, he was salty, but he was like, you know what? It's my fault. I'm gonna get better. I like that mentality. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna get better. Let me do better. In fighting games, it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's matchups and stuff like that. There are outside circumstances sometimes. But at the end of the day, the majority of the things are on me to get better on.
Yeah. Hopefully, like you kind of seeing the growth of Big Mo as well. Like we see him like playing on all the different weekly tournaments like TNS or you've seen over at Flag
Mhm.
Quest sometimes. Back when Casa was the thing, that Casa was going crazy. He was making the improvements where he was not, shooting himself in the foot, be able to finish off his food and finish off his plate when it comes to getting these rounds and these games and these sets. So
Mhm.
hopefully be able to translate that here, and it culminates. Have a good run today. Never know. Like I said, it's a statement game.
It could. It could. He definitely needs that statement to get this a big Ryzen 5 CPU for the
Mm.
final winner of our East Coast Canada. Will be receiving this CPU to power up their game even more. So definitely a lot of incentive out here, not only points, but power. Shout out to AMD. Thank you for being the official partner. And hopefully the AMD people are enjoying this Street Fighter 6 action, as I hope all of you are as well.
Definitely agree with that because I have an AMD that powers mine as well, and I'm very, very happy with it. So I play a lot of Street Fighter on that thing.
Yeah, actually, when I get done with this, I'm going to play some Street Fighter immediately. Unfortunately, Sagat wasn't available, but it is what it is. Like, it is what it is, right? When the next one happens, he will be around. But that's what we'll be playing tonight. I was like, you know what? I just came from Evo. I don't want to play any fighting games. I want to take a break. I lied. Sagat came out, and I was back on. Idom says I don't play this game. That's crazy because every time you see me
that's crazy.
at a tournament, I'm literally sitting down playing people. And Idom, and here's the thing, Idom, this is you. If you guys want to play ranked, he plays ranked for like maybe 3 matches and then plays. Like, go play Guitar Hero, bro. How about this, Idom?
Dang, he calling you out.
Stop playing Sonic Adventure. Why don't you focus on your match, bro? Beef with Techie's right, but he's also wrong. I was losing a lot.
He was yelling at people on the ring before commentating. I've never seen him talk so much smack.
See, the thing is, Adam came up to me and was like, "You don't play," and I'm like, "I do." He's like, "We don't play on stream." I'm like, "That's the reason why," because I'm not trying to say something
exactly.
Crazy. But it wouldn't be something crazy to say that Thunder got the score to carry off that heavy kick, and now based off the OD, the first one of the set usually that connects gets us all. But Thunder was ready.
Oh, Big Mo right now. That Blanca ball is really going to cost you. That's a perfect KO. Thunder is making a statement right now. Thunder, the statement.
Nice and solid.
A fireball.
Nice and solid. Yeah, I like this.
That's
what you need in this match. Like, even though you have to be worried about the river run slide, fireballs definitely have to be prominent. DI on the wake up. Even though you're blocking, the scale damage doesn't really matter. You got a little block chance. Just the 2 of us.
You can make it when you try, but you didn't make it there with the sweet punish. Oh, what's going on?
What? Oh, okay, we back. Listen, if I'm done, I'm taking mad combos on. I'm sorry to go. I make it look like Little Mo. I ain't gonna lie. If your controller drop, it's on you, Brody.
That's on
these
you.
Points.
Okay. Perfect parry. Are you gonna go ahead and just see if you can get to the level 3 to spin? No, you only really need level 1. There you go.
Don't expend too much right there to get the win. He knew. I like they had the perfect parry. When we say perfect parry, we do mean perfect parry, considering that's a low right there. You have to actually think about what options coming through for drive rush. The fireball, the cancel, you get the 2-piece, back medium kick, the throw right after it, but Thunder's able to tech.
I like this. He does that at level 2. So if he decides to be able to either do it on block string or on head, he has access to lightning beast very shortly. It's up to him if he wants to go ahead and utilize it.
I like that preventative help right there. Counteracting before that can even happen up in the corner. However, the whip punch against the crouching medium punch. Nerfed to this season.
Boom.
Lift off to the level 3. Eat him up. The Blanca bite, not the Blanca bite. Big Mo. Say the rest of his name though.
Yeah, you sent to the hospital there.
Man, that's not the hospital. If you're a normal human being, you get hit with the super from any Street Fighter character, you're not going to the hospital. They're gonna put you in the morgue. All right. First game to Big Mo.
Not gonna die off of that. Come on, man.
Your tier list is trash. I'm sorry. I love you like a brother. Your tier list is trash. Perfect
I'm gonna keep getting on you because I know it makes you mad.
I'm gonna have to just, I'm gonna hit the mute. That's crazy. You so insane.
Dive kick from the top of the key, and you know what? Mo's still just sitting there chilling like his controller just died or something.
He's just waiting the neutral. I like that confidence though, especially against somebody that's going to drive rush with a lot of things. And the whip punish. Big Mo standing on 10 toes right there. We're ready for these buttons. Level 1 wasn't enough. Even on the glass cannon,
dangerous.
no back throw. Yeah.
Oh. Nice. Able to find it in between the string there. Be able to get the stand light kick. Whew, Big Mo right now, set point. I guess the self-proclaimed.
The self-proclaimed. But I would honestly put Thunder as like one of the most powerful competitors in the world. But he is doing a good job. Big Mo, I mean, is in an area where he's trying to ready for the slide. Actually able to get the OD off of that. He's ready for a lot of things at this range. It doesn't roll.
Oh. Oh no, TP on the side of Thunder. Very interesting on that. Try to cower crotch, and yeah, Thunder just walked up completely with that fast walk speed. Said no, thank you.
The turn back.
Cross
DP recovered in time to stay fine.
Oh no.
We'll bait out the OD DP. I'm assuming we spin what, level 2 here? No.
Nah.
Level 2 fireball into the OD right after. I like that. You know, that's a very optimal scenario. You're gonna get the kill right after. You don't have to worry about a bust at level 1. And honestly, at that range with the fireballs, you can get it done. You're chilling.
There we go. Set it up. All right. Set up the Blockachon. Still got him. And you know, little boy's coming. Lord, he coming. There it is again. Lord, he coming.
Side switch, up ball.
Ooh, he can kill with up ball? Yes.
And we get the fault right after. Big Mo. 2-0 over Thunder. You can definitely tell the matchup knowledge was there. He was right outside that range to be able to slide perfectly. The prediction and reaction was on point. We also saw him just run it raw because he felt like Thunder was standing up a lot and trying to walk back outside that range. And then he also would punish the crouching Muta kick, if not also perfect parried that. So his defense in the offense was fantastic. Big Mo, a man of the lab and a man of the jungle, moving on over the mayor of Maple himself, that's Thunder.
Ooh. Yeah, I definitely love the whiff punish game that he was pulling off as well. You saw that crouch fierce like hit a lot of different buttons, like the crouching medium kick that you saw earlier. So all that whiff punishing work, all that lab work that is coming together. Big Mo putting a real good beating on Thunder right now. But this next match though looks like it's gonna be a little bit of a banger. I know Zaffarino is salivating at the mouth right now, even though Sagat's not legal for this tournament. He's still looking to make a name for himself because he does know that he has 2 more World Warriors where the Tiger Man will come out. So you want to make a good showing. You got Space Boy here as well. Is on the top of the key, is doing his work with the Mai. Had a really good showing over at Evo as well. Like I believe what did he? Can't remember if it was 64th or it was something. It was somewhere around that range where it was definitely like round 4-ish for Evo.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I thought his match with Kaku was pretty damn close. There was a point where he maybe could have killed by getting more active, and he himself said he backed off too much.
Yeah.
But Space Boy is one of those that can adjust after making a loss like that. And I feel like a lot of his journey in Street Fighter is like by a 2-hit or 1 decision type beat where he should have won this big thing that would have moved him through the bracket or won him a tournament, whatever. But statistically speaking, at some point, you've been having these random, not random, but these moments that happen statistically. One of these times is going to be your time to shine. Zephyr on the flip side, though, as you mentioned, can't play Sagat because he's just not, baked enough to play in the tournament. You know, I got to put in the oven for a little bit longer because that's what the rules are. Got to wait, I think, 2 weeks or whatever it is. So despite that being the case, I hope that Zephyr has had time with Jamie to ensure that that character is ready enough to get him to a point where he can clean up in the final 2 World Warriors. And his Jamie has always been good. I mean, he's had good footsies. Spacing's been insane. He understands matchups very well intrinsically. Probably not that fun for Jamie in some ways, but I think will definitely help out if he can get it, though. So Space Boy, preventative health. You know, an Apple Day will keep the Jamie away. Or maybe it's a Fanta Day will keep the Jamie away. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, it's all about that herbal tea. Make sure you get the drinks. And only really just need one, like you said before in this matchup. Getting access to Makai as well might help out a little bit with the OD fan that he's able to get the reads. But it's dive kick because like her DP approach, not the greatest to deal to be able to try to attack somebody with. So it's the name of the game, is hopefully you see how Zaffarino is going to be able to match up together with the style of Space Boy. Space Boy is we talked about like every Maya does have a little bit of a difference. I was talking about this earlier with Cross Moon over at World Warrior UK Ireland, but kind of feel like Space Boy is definitely one of those different Mayas. Probably the most different that you kind of see. in comparison to even Lashard.
I think he just likes to. I feel like Xiao Hai is like more of a hit confirm type mind. Space Boy is like best of the middle. He loves his throw loops. I like that fake out fan right there, switching up the pressure. Even though that was a mistake, it based off the ODP. Zaffarino beats out the DP, as you mentioned. Hard to anti-air with. It's already a hard distance to do that on. Able to get 3 drinks. He can make the comeback. Damage is up.
He can.
And now it's at max.
He letting the soul glow. He letting the soul glow with the punish. Here we go. Trying to go for the command grab reset instead of just getting them with the headbutt. Just follow up with another combo and knockdown. And Zaffarino, I don't know. He might be like, okay, he's holding up.
Yeah, I think that range definitely wanted to have like a reset to kill. Definitely makes sense. Yeah. So nice. But that's a bust for the stand medium kick. Sweep, swig. You're still plus. Time for the get. And you get that crouch fierce now on the new buff with the character. Meaty stand medium. Yeah. Perfect KO from Zaffarino.
There you go, name of the game. You saw the guy kind of working his magic as well in this matchup. But yeah, it's all about getting that first strength right there. Pro up. There we go. Get that knockdown, headshot.
Against Space Boy.
Yeah.
More touch. Back to no. It's a low instead. The knockdown for the Oki, but
sit down.
Bust out. Breaks again. This is what you have to do. You have to
let your soul glow.
As much as possible. There was no drive rush to Space Boy. He had the hit, and now it might be over. Yo, you might go back to the lab again. Time to train.
Oh. I'm gonna take this man. Uh-oh. Back to the lab again. Not again. Oh, not again in the corner.
Oh, touch. It's a tab. At this point, you can jab, you can DI if you have the right read. A lot of things that you can do. Obviously, Space Boy could make the comeback if he can make the space, but Zaffarino playing that defense a little bit more aggressive. First game up to him.
Yep, it's all about ninja kicking the damn rabbit. Do something. The low forward to be able to get the whip punish there. Should be a knockdown here for Space Boy. Be able to set up a charge fan. We get a toss. I'll do it again. So it's not to go for it. Yeah, every Maya in that situation always like to go for dash up and throw for the second one and then start go for the meaty. So I'm starting to see like Space Boys like willing to show that switch up.
I think that's good because I feel like Space Boy's been predicated on that kind of pressure. He loves going for the throws continuously. So, you know, if you've played Space Boy and Zaffarino has like that, it's something he's probably seen enough. Oh, the dive kick hits the heavy, it looked like, and sips the sauce. This is the new tactic for a lot of JB players. Damn near every interaction has to lead to a drink. You got a problem. Oh, the walk up back throw from Space Boy. Calling out the back read from Zaffarino trying to walk away.
Wow, drive rush low forward. I forgot who it was on Twitter that said like the most, like, yeah, you ever drive rush low forward at me, you feel some kind of way about your opponent, just period. Ooh, what a dive kick. Oh!
Swig.
Right, stepping back a little bit, and there's a nice punish there with the low forward. Yes.
He's just ready to wait for that reversal anti-shimmy button, but all according to plan for Zaffarino. Lands him a throw with a swing. Throw it back again. Face off the DP. Set point for Zaffarino. But that last dragon blow.
Exactly. The last dragon, yeah, he last dragon instead of oh my goodness. He's last dragon. He's coming to America. He's doing everything.
That's a good move. All right, what's after this? A mix or damage? Driver scratch fierce, impact for the drive gauge, empty throw,
for the meter.
One more touch.
Wow! You woke up with that?
Two.
That's corner.
Do or die time, man. Do or die time.
Dash in. Oh, he tried to go for the back dash this time. He attempts a walk up, dash up throw. Now I got to deal with the Method Man. Oh, the back crush.
Impact.
Not dead yet.
Kidding me? Oh, no reaction in the overhead. Zaffarino got hit with a drive rush, drive impact. Space Boy takes it back to season 1. The old school of Street Fighter 6. Do we switch? Do we switch? Was that it? That's not it. That's not it, right?
No, that's not it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, of course. What to say? Come on now.
Space Boy
go, Space. Won. You gotta stay on this planet, bro.
Man, you
stay with us.
No, maybe, what you call it? Was it Doomsday? You know, no, that was what's his name? holding that Superman cape. Let me bring you back on here.
Only Zap could. If only he could switch to Sagat. The thing is, you gotta wait for that character. But I do think that no matter what, I personally think Zap might disagree with this, but I thought he should have another character. And I think that Jamie might supplement some things that Sagat maybe can't do. So it's good to have another character in your pocket. Some of the best players out there, Lashar, Minna, even Punk, they play multiple characters. Punk maybe a little bit less in the multiple character department, but still you see a lot of players that have had success play multiple characters. So I feel like you should keep a little bit of that Jamie going,
Yeah, even though we didn't see a lot of it from Minna. Minna also has like multiple characters as well. So there we go. The game plan that Zap has been putting together so far has actually been very, very immaculate. It's just that last round, just ended up like snowballing in Space Force favor.
Yeah, I read that backdash. He got the clip of the overhead right after. It was devious. Reversal.
Exactly.
Zaffarino foregoing the drinks, not going for any sort of sip of the sauce. He's looking for the Oki. Perfect parry. There's no back, but there's Oki after this, after the elbow rush. Jab, jab, and the OD. Now we see Space Boy not go for the crouching medium kick. He's going to go for the OD fans instead. The whip punish.
Yeah, he's got to be the first drink here. So we talked about this before. He's got to get in that range where he can get some more baits out with the dive kick. Oh, we're going to get a second one. We got access to Bakai at the command grab next on number 3, but right now you got to deal with these flame stocks.
He's holding this pressure right now. Reversal jab until another fan comes through. Enhance.
Yes.
Excited for the stand medium kick. Bakai spin. Space Boy still has bar to work with. Zaffarino takes a sip of the sauce. 4 for more. Toss him towards the corner. Anybody's game. Dive kick. Hits him with a DP right after. A little bit of damage. And that's going to be it. Without having any bar, that dive kick isn't as dangerous. Space Boy able to clip him a little bit. Set point for him.
Oh, that's double up. That's double up. And that's triple up. Chilling with the squabble up.
Heavy kick.
Get off.
Parries.
Nice check.
Parry.
Perfect parry.
Right after.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
so glow time.
Practice with anger.
Yeah. Out of there. And that is for the drive meter. Oh no! It's too much recovery on that button. This dive kick. Musasabi no Mai coming in. Overhead. Connect. Level 1 again. No, we're just going for 2.
Level 2. Yeah, spin the win. One more touch. Like a button. The
crouch down. He got the hit.
He was able to hit.
Oh, he could have spin for the level 3.
For the CA. He saves the bar for whatever reason. You know what? Maybe because he believes. But I believe that's a jab and a dab of damage is all that's necessary to take Zaffarino down. It's one of those things. Do you bet it all on the bar expenditure and then you have nothing in the last round and you just go from there? And you wait to push him towards the corner, you have him towards burnout. But man, the spacing, just the jab was all he needed. Just to mash that little bit. That little bit right there. Damn. Zaffarino so close to taking it out for Space Boy. But Space Boy going to switch it up what he was doing against the OD fans, doing right after. Instead of just crouching, medium kick, he can go for jabs, dash up pressure. So even his mid screen was definitely different and mean. But Zaf making a losers run, he can definitely do that. Definitely needs to though. Yes, points need to be up high, bro. They got to be high.
Absolutely. Like I said, you know the guy you've been working with, you feeling very comfortable is coming out in the next 2 World Warriors. You got to be able to make a statement here. You had the opportunity there with Space Boy so close. You actually had him down on set point, and then Space Boy just allowed it brought back. You saw it in that second round there, the second game, excuse me. Just getting clipped by that overhead. And also getting called out on that backdash where Space Boy didn't even dash up and grab. He just waited and jumped in.
That's the intent, man. When you have him up in the corner, you don't have to overextend. I mean, Space Boy, I feel like he likes to throw a lot up in the corner, which is typical my game plan. But this time he switches it up, throws up the fans. Nice save, solid play right there. Oh, Paladina versus Riddles. CEC
that's gonna be
second placer out there doing mad work for the collegiate scene. And Riddles, another mayor of Maple. Love seeing him over at Evo. And again, every time he loses, he just gets more powerful. I feel like he sits there, he smolders, which is a good thing as a competitor. You want to ruminate on your losses to bring ruin to your opponent's next bracket. So we'll see what he does out here on the Terry. Paladin, I would assume, on the Ryu. And has a Kami and a Kuma if need be. But I feel like recent history, and maybe recent history bias, mostly been Ryu, right?
Yeah, just pretty much Ryu has been the guy, been a show that he's kind of played with. I've seen a little bit more Akuma than any other shoulder that
Mm,
he would normally use. But yeah, he's sticking with the Ryu
really?
flat the heck out from what I've been recognizing before. Riddles though,
Oh, word.
one
So
of the
he's been playing
premier
more
Terrys in
Akuma?
the world.
Sorry to interrupt, but I have
Yeah,
to interrupt. So he's been playing more Akuma lately? Paladin
yeah,
has?
just
Word.
yeah, he's been definitely messing around with a little bit more Akuma that I've been seeing. The last one, I know the last one Warrior used Akuma, so uh,
Oh,
it's something that he wants to make sure that he kind of keeps up on that situation. But you'll see like what he
fair. All right.
uses in his matchup against Terry. I feel like Akuma pick is probably the little bit of a better pick, but if he wants to go ahead and have a little bit
Mm.
more life stability, he might stick it out with the Ryu.
Yeah, it could be one of those like personal things. Do I want to fight the person to person? I want to have some life to deal with
Right.
it. Also, he's been playing Ryu for a lot longer than Akuma. But on paper, I agree. I think Akuma's better. You have ways around the fireballs. You can fight his fireballs. Yours are
Hmm.
faster. And, the dive kick is super nasty, as well as like even light demon rate. There's like a range where that DP that Terry has isn't going to hit at all. And it's a lot of
Right.
range. There's a lot of range where he just can't anti-air that effectively. So it's a good bait, good entry tool at that variance. His buttons are good for it. Fierce is really good. The walk speed also is really good. So I mean, it's going to be good in any matchup. But it's going to be more effective to like block out things, take your turn back against like heavy. So it's harder to space trap. So I feel like, despite Terry being a very powerful character, Kuma, woo, that's a good character right there. But that's a character you also have to kind of grind out. You got to really put your grind on with him.
Yeah.
Having him as a tri-turret or secondary, kind of difficult, but it's going to be Mr. Vanilla himself, Ryu. Optimus Prime, Optimus Ryu. Drive rush throw on the fake out fireball. I see. I like that little fake out.
Yeah, definitely trying to just go ahead and go with the fake out, trying to see if he can get some kind of knockdown to be able to get to his hot Shigeki. Probably one of the more Ryus that utilizes hot Shigeki the most out of any character. I feel like if you're just a Ryu player that you like keep tabs on and watch it like an indie walker or something like that, one uses high Shigeki the most. One uses high blade kick a lot. You see other ones like you picks over with the fireball game, but got to see what's playing right now. You get tossed in the back row.
Got the fireballs now. Trying to get some distance. Riddles. Backing off. The fireball for fierce trade. OD fireball for the knockdown. Finally, we have some room to breathe. Jump straight for the fireball play. Good defense for Riddles, but he is eating some of these fireballs. Won't matter though. They don't do that much damage right now. He's still far outside the yellow. Oh, he falls to the fireball.
Lands on the power wave. Unfortunate.
That's around Riddles.
Now it's all about just playing that fireball game. He's switching it up just a little bit to see where it's going. Nice work there. Able to just keep the defense, keep things going. No cancel out of Riddles when we low forward, but there it is. There's the cancel there. Able to get the plus range. We're able to get the block train. Go through. We get the toss. Trying to go forward and get another toss there. Come on. The reversal.
Light kick or heavy kick, trying to catch him on the way back. Paladin again, put in the same position as previously, where it's like fireball harassment. There's a stand fierce.
Oh, quick burn!
Quick burn. Frame kill for the throw right after. This is looking devious. Like one touch, Riddle's gonna have it. Now it's all that bar at the bottom to expand.
Yep.
It's whatever he wants.
And you see Riddles is harassing with that stand light kick. Double overhead again. Rising tackle.
I can get it
Right now, Riddles is having as clean as possible, man.
Yeah, I feel like I get the frustration that Paladin is having up in the corner. Like, you can't leave. The fireballs have been spaced out differently. There's fake outs every so often. Riddles, that standing light kick right after some of these sequences of fireballs. So if you dash up, you'll have a buffer right behind it. He knows how to play the game.
Oh, punish that. All right, hit him with the bingo. Oh, nice foot punish there with the high blade kick.
Kind of swing back on that
Riddles.
Hurt box.
Yeah.
Jab, it's with the DP, dash up. Laser crouching medium punch. Paladin still blocking. The throw, stand fierce, OD. That spacing is short. Take the turn back. The jump back finally caught.
Nice jump back.
All forward to play here for Paladin.
Oh, speak it up. Oh no, he was too far. It's gonna be the round for Paladin. OD high blade get to end that off. Yeah, you really thought, okay, I see you on the jump back, trying to protect the skies with your level ones. Let me go ahead and show you guys that. Oh, man. Dang.
Wouldn't do it. He's not built like that. Not like us. Drive rush, the low right after. That's it, throw. Really supposed to put him up in the corner where Paladin hasn't found the best defense. To get outside, might be expensive with that OD gauge or like perfect parry. There we go. On offense, Hashigeki the Tatsu, giving us some room to breathe.
Ooh,
or so I thought.
the combo.
That crouching kick, catching him, dashing up.
Oh, yeah, 6 frame all day. I thank you for your service. Has level 2. We're going to power gazer it up. Never mind. Are you okay?
Not so much now. Riddles, set point. This is looking difficult for Paladin. It feels like he can't get that confident walk-up rhythm that we know him for. Hashigeki pressure that you talked about. It hasn't been there. Hasn't been available because Riddles is not letting that happen. The fireballs are caging him in. Now the back throw. You're in the jail.
Cross cut. Yeah, you got to do something here. Try to go for the Hashigeki pressure there. You got to be careful with these neutral jumps. Riddles has been able to call it out. I mean, both have on each other, but I feel like Riddles is beginning the more advantage of it. He is on set point because of it.
Safe, the same like kick, fireball, stocks up the distance. Neutral jump falls out. The burn knuckle.
Spend it.
Oh, this should kill.
Chief.
He's got that level 3. Of course they're going to.
Yes, he does.
Central, you can come through, yo. Paladin, what a call out. With the proper range.
Okay.
Hold north to put him south.
Okay. Got some little life in the young lad.
What's funny is they're both
right,
young.
Paladin.
And they're only like, what,
yeah, they are.
few years of apart. Like, you know.
Yeah, they are.
It's crazy.
God, please don't remind me.
Roll, brother. Roll.
Please. All right, there it is. There's a Hashigeki. But out to play. He finds a nice knockdown. Spins it for the plus frames there. Look at the mirror burn. Riddles burns himself out just to protect himself.
Yeah, spent all that bar. Is it worth it? You gotta be careful. Don't put up in the corner. His defensive bar has been so good. Now he puts Paladin in the corner.
Oh my goodness.
Tackle Ender, drive reversal, baits it
-2.
out. We might assume. Take back your turn. Raw sweep.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's a toss. Oh, yeah. Give me the gut check again with the stand fierce. Should be able to close it out. Riddles is on set point. Can we get to a final game, final round?
I know Paladin don't want to see it. I mean, Paladin does want to see it. Riddles don't want to see it. But I want to see it. Y'all want to see it. You want to see it.
We all want to see
That
it.
heavy kick.
Yeah.
Did you?
Paladin game right now. He must be getting over there getting hit with the "Are you winning, son?" Because that DP bet something.
Talks to the digit. OD. The DI right after killing. Try to kill the drop gauge as much as possible.
Woo!
The DI right back at him. You can't do that to me. Paladin putting Riddles down that round. Final game. Final round is where we land. Bar filled up at the both bottoms actually. Both are fully stocked.
Ooh!
Damn. Give me your drive gauge.
All that meter you spent. All that meter you spent. Look at this. Now you're in Burnout. You're in Kansas. Screaming at TM. And now it's time for Paladin to go in and play the Hashigeki. Ha ha!
Careful now. When you fireball.
Oh, help. Help.
Continuously.
Help. Hop kick.
Jimmy the throw. He can be the fireball if you want to, and he will do it with the OD for the victory. Paladin got in his element and got in his bag. Moves on over Riddles. It felt like the name of the game was keep your drive gauge up or die. You know, like drive gauge is definitely more important than health. And at that last moment, that's less you can do for OD fireball, less you can do for combos and things like that, OD quick burn, all that stuff like that. So the less bar you have, obviously, the less you can do it. Paladin kept his bar up and his money all right, and that's why he is moving on the bracket against one of the mayors of Maple as Riddles. So we're just gonna have to make a devious run in the losers to run down to more matches. Idom versus Bill Jobs, not Steve Jobs. That's his brother, Bill Jobs.
Right. That's Bill Gates' cousin, Bill Jobs.
Yes, Bill Jobs. All right, Idom. Let's see what you do. I was watching his stream before, and
Hmm.
he was looking over his previous matches that were recorded. Some were off stream and some were on stream, I guess. So he's put a little mind grind out there. Despite the troll that he is a competitor that's been in many top 8s of the World Warriors, and he's also qualified for Capcom Cup. So previously,
That's
so
correct.
we'll see this year. We'll see what happens this
Yeah,
year.
it's a very difficult path that needs to be taken. But like I said, he's done it before since Punk was able to win Evo last year and able to qualify out. So then you didn't have to worry about Mena, didn't have to worry about Punk. So hopefully, with things going, might be able to kind of take that similar path. But he has to do well on these World Warriors and make sure he's on that winner side like he was last year, to be able to get to that point.
Right. Yeah, it's one of those where I feel like, if Idom can, whatever his mindset is about the game, like he is just insane at the game. It don't matter. Like, for most people it would hinder them, but for Idom it powers him up. Oh, he is going for the swimsuit costume. We like that. And we'll see if he's accustomed to this matchup. Obviously, he's played a lot of Guiles. He's played Knuckles. He's played Lex, right? But on paper, not the most fun matchup. That's the reason why. The Boom Parade.
Yeah. And this is a matchup, Idom is just so testament in dealing with. This is definitely one of Manah's worst matchups to have to handle, because it's pretty much just walk parry the game.
Yeah, he signed.
Okay.
Nice fashion.
And jump.
There. Perfectly done the jump in, or so we thought. The perfect parry is there. Back throw, Bill Jobs whips because he's crouching. That's hard to do as a meaty, because usually we ducking down to avoid. Gotta be careful with that.
All right. And it kills because that was 3 medals.
All right, Idom, 3 medals to your name. Poking away, no punish though. On the crouching Uni kick. Whip punish is there.
Nice.
The OD and a little super. Send him towards the corner kill. A little bit of drive gauge. Smart stuff.
I like that, going for the regular grab instead. You just want to go ahead and make sure you take the risk, especially when you have that big life lead. And 3 bars on the side of Bill Jobs, not going to be able to really spend it because the level 2 is coming up again. Level 1 instead.
Put this man at the gates of hell. Idom ready for that punish, that forward medium kick that Bill Jobs is trying to establish some room and range with. That's like a poke butt for the character. That's very smart. Another jump in, this one working out. OD flash kick on the wake up though. Idom has a perfect amount of bar. All right, big lead.
Yeah, try to peer away through. It's still stopping. Nah, you are too close, man.
Give me some distance.
Oh,
Impact.
I love these purple parries.
The Idom special.
Oh, try to go for the anti-air crouch fierce. Wasn't able to get it because he was already in cross-up range. Still doesn't really matter. That's 3 medals on the board. Already a little bit of a semi-dub. When it comes to the Manahs, you get that. I feel like that's a victory lap right there. If you get that 3 medals. And now you'll be able to close it up. She'll be number 4 right here.
It's so, I feel like people don't talk about this enough, but her, she can hold her ground very well. It's hard to get in against her unless you're using those moves close range. You have like an OD for some variants. She got some good wall buttons. Oh, the walk back though avoids a throw. Level 1 hurricane for some full screen me.
Ooh, medallions come into play. There is a danger. You get a command grab once or a hit grab to set up for the level 5. There it is. The Booker T special.
Stand block on the overhead. 1 hit and you're dead though. What's the access point?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
5 medals, 3 bars, all juiced up.
Oh,
and that's
and there it is.
Back fears. Level 3 gonna be incoming. Play the cutscene as Idom plays him a song on the way out for him to meet his brethren. You know what? Bill Jobs, your brother would be proud. But Idom, moving on. This character is like, with Idom in full control in like the full screen or mid range, he's able to skate through the fireballs. We saw him holding parry and blocking, as you mentioned. He's mid screen, waiting for buttons to whiff or find a better jump in timing. That's just Idom. He knows how to play around the people very well. So there you go for you 4 to 5 Manon fans out there. You got what you wish for. There we go.
Exactly.
A little bit of win here from Idom. We'll see how